Hi, this is Nocturnus, and I'm here with a tips and tricks video. This is going to be my first video. And what I thought I'd talk about today is a couple little tweaks and tools and funness. One mod that is in my private mod pack called Dissonant Demise 2. It's for Minecraft 1.7.10. The first mod we're going to talk about is VeinMiner, and it's pretty awesome. Let me kind of just show you real quick and easy one of the things that it does. So right now I have the mod set to activate on sneak. So if you hold down shift and you click, see how it broke all that grass? Yep, that's what it does. It attacks everything connected of the same type of, I guess you could say, block per se. So see, we have this tree here. Do that, grab the whole tree. Its range by default is about 20 blocks, I believe. And the one thing that it does, which is pretty balanced, I think, is it uses hunger to power this particular ability, I guess you could say. So I'll go break a couple things here, just kind of show you. See, my hunger bar just kind of jiggled there to show that it's declining a little bit. Let's go like this. So let's get off this mountainside, if we can, without dying. I'm going to go ahead and set game rule just so I don't have to re-grab and set up all the gear here. Okay, so let me show you what it does with blocks. Now, this is a pickaxe. I'm using Tinker's Constructs and Iguana tweaks. That's why you have the skill level and skill XP. I've added some moss on it because I tweaked my config, so it will do. You start off with 3 modifications rather than 2, which is the default for Iguana's tweaks. And anyway, we're going to go ahead and break a lot of cobble. Pretty cool, right? Goes pretty fast. So, oh, by the way, I'm in peaceful mode right now. If you're wondering why there's no mobs, it's because there's a lot of mobs in my mod pack. Okay, there, it just leveled up, but do you see how huge of an area that broke? Yeah, it's probably about 20 by 20. Okay, that's a really simple mod. It's pretty, hard to get confused about. The downsides is when you're sneaking around and, breaking individual blocks, or you're holding on sneak and you forget about it, sometimes you can blow up your own base by, pretty much wiping out everything. Okay, so now let's talk about, I'm not going to talk about the whole mod because it's just too big. I'm going to talk about a specific item from Project E called the Philosopher's Stone. Now, if we look at that, it's a diamond, a bit of redstone, a bit of glowstone. Nothing too crazy, right? But what it does is awesome. It's got a hotkey that makes it, if you're holding in your hand, a crafting grid. But that's not all. You can use it as a furnace. So if we go and look at some of these recipes here, okay, yeah, so we can make the Transmutation Table, we can make these interdiction torches, those are from Project E. But it can convert higher tier fuels. There's a lot of different fuels added by Project E to lower tier fuels. And it can also be used as a furnace. See, we got a lot of different recipes, 484 pages to be precise, of different things you can do in shapeless crafting. Everything from making gold to making glass to making stone. Just takes a little bit of charcoal. So it's a great tool early on. Oh, by the way, I'm using a mod called Starting Inventory, where you can basically configure what your players or what you start out with every time you create a new world. It's usually something that probably more server people would use, but it's also handy for other things. I mean, you can take, bound leather from backpacks and make tan leather, and you can make all sorts of crazy stuff. But useful, nice. You can, do a lot of things with it. But here's the really cool part. So you see how it's got this block highlighted, right? If I click on stone, it'll turn to cobblestone. But if I shift right click on it, it'll turn to grass. If I right click on grass, it'll turn to sand, and vice versa. So I can shift between that, go from cobble to grass, go from sand to cobble. So really, really useful. Let me show you one way that it's useful. So it's got a charge hotkey, mine set to comma. So you see, now it's doing a huge, like a 9x9 cube. But we can go into panel mode, where panel is just a one block thick grid based on however big you've set your thing to. And then it's got line mode, which just makes one line of however long you have the charge set to, right? But if we go to cube mode, now this is the cool part. I'm going to shift right click, turn it all to grass, right? I'm going to click it again, turn it all to sand. Cool, awesome. So you're like, well, okay, so yeah, great, now you got a lot of sand. Well, let me show you another trick. Let me go over here, and you're going to have to forgive me while I dig myself a little hole so I can get down to some stone. Okay, so see, we've got this. Shift click it into grass, right click it again, turn it into sand, and then using VeinMiner. Now, see, that's pretty awesome, I think. Gonna do it again. Okay. Do it a little bit more. And the reason I'm doing sand is just because it falls, and, you know, so you work out. If you look at my mini map, you'll see I'm already at 71 from, what was it, at 90? Okay, so I got to move over a little bit. Now we're deep enough you can kind of start seeing what I'm going for. Oops. That shovel's almost broken, so I'm going to switch to this mattock here. Some smart movement going on there to climb up. Okay, I'm going to go into game mode just to show, creative mode, real quick, just to show you. Okay, you can kind of see now. I don't know exactly where I came in, but I came in somewhere, right there. You can see that aside from this dirt here that didn't get transmuted, the only stuff left is stuff from mods that wasn't transmuted, or ores. And so it's a really, really quick way to convert, you know, convert lots and lots of stuff real fast. There we go. And if you do this all the way down to bedrock, yeah, you can kind of see where I'm going. Easy way to identify ores, rapid fire quarry. Yeah, you need a lot of food, but, you know, either carry a stack of bread or whatever you want, and you can get to bedrock and do some pretty rapid mining. But that's not all that this thing does. It's really, really useful, really, really variable tool. So these are oak leaves. This is an oak tree. I'll use this one as a better example. Right click, it shifts to spruce, oak, acacia, dark oak, spruce. Now if I shift right click, sometimes it really likes oak for some reason, but you can get oak, spruce, acacia, dark oak. I think it'll do jungle if I can get it to switch, but you can also do it with wood. So there's spruce, there's birch, there's jungle, there's acacia, there's dark oak. Cool, right? Alright, let's go find, I know we're still in creative, I really don't care. It'll be fine. Now let's go find some gravel real quick. Well, I guess we can do it in the water here. That'll be fine. So, sandstone or gravel. It only changes into sandstone or gravel, but that's okay. Why is that useful, you say? Well, there's a particular recipe with this Philosopher stone where if you take 7 sandstone and a piece of coal and shove it in a crafting grid with this Philosopher stone up in the top left corner, it will make quite a bit of glass, 28 glass to be precise. And let me show you another really cool. I'm going to get a bucket of water just to show you guys this awesome goodness. Alright, and we'll hit this thing right here. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have some obsidian, right? Cover that water up just so we don't have to mess with it. There we go. Go away. Thank you. Okay. See our obsidian? We can make it into lava. So, kind of nice. And I haven't even completely found everything that this thing can transmute. But I will say that the things that I have found that it'll transmute are pretty awesome. You know, it'll do trees, it'll do logs. One of the beautiful things, if you're playing a mod like Witchery, or, you know, you just don't like the way oak looks, you don't like the way spruce looks, or whatever biome you happen to be in that has the trees, you know, go ahead and make it into something else, or you need it for a specific recipe. It also makes for really easy house building, because, you know, you can lay it out in dirt, lay it out in sand, lay it out in cobblestone, and then convert it into whatever you want. Lay it out in oak, lay it out in spruce, whatever you happen to have on hand, and then convert it as you see fit. Makes for building really easy, really nice. It also makes it so that you can, like, you know, take and lay out a little farm area, but use, say, cobble or sand or whatever, and then just turn it into grass, and then there you go. You've got your farm pretty much ready to go. Now, another thing that's really useful with it is when you have the mod Chisel installed. Chisel. There's going to be lots of chisels in this. Sorry, this is going to make you wait. I do have 278 mods in this mod pack, so sorry about that. It's a really nice mod pack, I just have to say. It's too bad it's private. Maybe it won't always be, but for right now it is. But let's just go grab some. We'll grab some stone. Grab some sandstone, or some cobblestone, not some sandstone. We'll grab sandstone next. Excuse me. Grab some sandstone. Grab some oak planks, just to kind of show off. We'll grab a little bit of all of them. How's that sound? That sounds delightful. Grab some jungle. Yeah, and just for the giggles of it, we'll grab some. Oh no, I already grabbed a couple. Sorry. Yeah, I'm dumb, yo. Grab some dirt. Oh, let's grab some glass too. Just cuz. And then, let's see. We'll grab some acacia wood, just to see if we can do anything with chisel. I haven't tried it with chisel, and then we'll just grab some oak wood, just cuz we can. Oh, yeah, I need a gravel still. Sorry, I'm dumb, guys. What can I say? It's early for me. Alright, now. Is this the wrong chisel? Yeah, that's the wrong chisel. Let's see if it has an item code. That's the wrong chisel again. Well, you can kind of see as I'm going through any eye that it's got a lot of stuff that you can convert. Okay, 5866. Give Nocturnus 58661. Yay! Alright, so if we stick acacia wood, we can make a lot of really nice looking, smooth, blah 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 blah, all sorts of fun stuff. Some of it doesn't look like it's textured to my mod pack, that's okay. Nothing with this. Anything with gravel? Nope. No, nothing with gravel. Cobblestone, we have a lot of really nice patterns. And here's something else that's pretty nice. You can get all the colored stuff out of Tragic MC, the ashen stuff. You can get cobble blackstone, extra utilities, some of these weird stuff from like Tragic MC, and then all these pretty fancy textures. So, you know, the cobble blackstone, cobble whitestone are kind of nice for some different recipes and things like that. And some of these are kind of nice too for different recipes. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? Let's go to stone. Stone bricks, useful in a lot of recipes. And this right here, my friends, is amazing because all you need is some stone. You take 9 of these, put them in a crafting grid, and you can make your your balls of moss. If you use tinkers to make auto repair, mossy stone bricks are really useful for a lot of different recipes. You know, you also can make things like stone road, which is cool. You walk a little faster. I think concrete, you can run concrete on this too. And there's just tons of recipes. But I mean, you know, you look at jungle wood, you got all these jungle patterns, stuff like that. Let's see if dirt has anything. Oh yeah, they added dirt stuff. You know, you have reinforced dirt, just some weird stuff here. I don't know that I'd really want reinforced dirt per se, but you know, I don't judge. And glass, see, I use Ender.io, and this quite clear glass is amazing because it's breakable and reusable rather than just break and gone. Heat glass, ghostly soul glass, I mean, a lot of different glasses you can convert it to. Some of them are really freaking awesome. So let me just show you. I mean, like, isn't that badass? Yeah, I think so. But anyway, between Chisel, well, your Philosopher's Tinkers and VeinMiner, really, really badass setup, right? You can do a lot of things really quickly, really easily. Oh, let me show you the sandstone a little bit, if I can. Here's some sandstone stuff. Most of it's just bricks and decorative and stuff like that. But there are some things that are useful in some recipes and things too. And let's see if oak wood has anything super special. Nope, I didn't think so. But basically, what you can see, there's a lot of neat things, and just being able to convert back and forth between dirt and sand and stone and cobble is really, really neat, really, really useful. Yeah, it's just it speeds up the game. It makes things easier, and all it costs you is a little bit of hunger. Which isn't a big problem, but just the simple fact that you can take a tool, whatever tool is required to break the block, and if you use Iguana tweaks and things like that, you may need to make some config changes. But I mean, that's a really fast way of killing things. You can clear them away. But anyway, and if you're wondering what this is from Giant's HUD. So sorry that those annoying X's have been on the whole time. Anyway, I just figured I'd show this off to you real quick, give you guys, something to play around with, something to think about, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.